Hi guys, okay, back to the PIL dataset. Last video we looked at the dataset by country. So this is the raw data. This is the view of the data. This are the descriptive statistics of some of the numerical data. And then we looked at it by country for average dwells, by country for unit dwells, and by country for unit. So I'm going to duplicate this pivot chart and pivot table. Okay, create a copy. And I'm going to rename it as by month. Okay, for the unit, and change the color to orange. And here, instead of the countries being the categories, I'm gonna move the month as the category. Okay. And change the chart type to column. Okay. So we can throw in filters of all the different variables there. All right, we can also put everything else in here, like this unit dwells, average dwells. Okay, it's not, I think the scale of the data. So I'm just gonna do by month right here. So the x-axis is month. So I'm gonna say x equals to month. And what's y? Y will be all the units. They have very different. This is like let's look at the so these are the month statistics. So if I were to select this and do like descriptive statistics, so data analysis, descriptive statistics, okay. Again, the input range here would be these guys. And labels in the first row. Group by okay, I'm gonna call this descriptive statistics for x equals to month. No, that didn't work. Okay, hang on. I will change this. Let me first change the format of this pivot table. Pivot table options. Settings. Okay, just gonna quickly copy the data and put it here. Okay, so we have the date here and all of these values. Just want to do some quick data analysis, descriptive statistics, and on these select these data here. Okay, labels on the first row and create a new worksheet called data. The output range will just be right next to it, like here. Okay, select the date. Oh, because of the date, right? So I have to select these three columns, labels in the first row, put the output just next to it, just to see quickly. Okay, so these are the descriptive statistics. You can see that this number here for units, the average is like 1 million. And for unit dwells, the average is like 8.6 million. And for average dwells, it's much smaller. So not able to see average dwells. It's gonna be dwarfed like here, yeah. So we can't see average dwells in this. The other one is 8 times. So unit is one piece. Unit dwells is 8 times of that. Average dwells is too small to see. Yeah, same thing for median across the months. So these are the averages over the months. Is there a way to view these probably on a separate axis? Right. So in terms of showing the three of them, probably it's better to have 3 different charts, right, stacked on top of each other, but they are separate. So otherwise we cannot see what's happening. Okay, so I'm gonna just shrink the chart here and copy paste it 2 times, and for the top one I'm going to keep just the unit. For the second one I will use, oh, so it's actually linked. I need 3 different pivot tables. Okay, I need 3 different pivot tables. Okay, so I'm just gonna undo. Okay, so I'm gonna duplicate this by duplicating the sheet. So move for copy, create a copy. Okay, again, move for copy, create a copy. Okay, then after I've copied, I'm going to cut and paste. So I'm going to select all the rows, cut, and paste it here. So it's completely different. Okay, I've taken away this. I can delete this copy now. Then I cut and paste. cut the rows and paste it here. So I have 3 different sets that are not linked. Then I delete. Okay, now in the first set, I'm going to remove, I'm only going to keep unit. Okay, so the other 2 are not affected. Now in the second one, I'll keep unit dwells. Okay, and then in the third one, I keep average dwells. Okay, so just try to make it like that. It just to see, like, these are the trends over the seasonality, right? And then we can obviously filter by the other things like countries, container types, but for now, just to visualize the data, right? There seems to be a bit of correlation here. Okay, so by month, yep. We could also try to put them on the same, we can normalize it and put them on the same, this is the data, right? Just create, let's do some normalization. I'm gonna copy this. Create a copy here. Okay, I'm gonna call this, X is month, but Y is normalized. Okay, Y is normalized. So here, I will just delete everything on the top, just keep the data. Okay, we don't need the descriptive statistics also. Clean it up. So these are the original absolute numbers. All right, I'm going to create an kind of like an index from Jan to December. So for the 3, okay, so this is going to be index of this one. Okay, so these 3, they are the, and what is an index? So index would be basically from Jan to December. We're going to start at 100. Okay, that's the base of the index. So, and then from there, whatever changes happen here percentage wise from Jan to Feb, we're going to follow the same percentage change. Okay, so there's like a return. Okay, think of it as a return. So I'm going to insert 3 more columns here. So these are the absolute values, these are the returns. Okay, returns is just the percentage change. So this is the returns, just R and this guy. Okay, and the formula here would be so there's no return for the first month. That's where we start. The return for the second month is just the natural log of the later number divided by the earlier number. Okay, it is also similar to this divided by the later number divided by the earlier number, which gives you like if it decrease, and then you minus one, so you see like a minus 14%. So this is just in the continuous returns. Is use logarithmic, right? So these are the percentage changes over time. Okay, so then I just apply the same percentage change to this as the index. So I do like 100 times e to the this. Okay, I get like so it's like 100 dropping to 85. That's about like a 14% drop for the first one. Okay, so then I do the same thing for all. So these are the returns. Now if they're considered normalized, so if I just chart this, right, I insert recommended ChartLine chart, you can kind of see how it is correlated in a better way. So let's see if we have some better way of looking at this. Okay, let's scale the axis because we want to see. Let's format the axis. The minimum, let's move it to 80 because okay, just to see how things move. There is a little bit of correlation there you can see between Feb and March, and then from May to June. So how much it is correlated also, probably depends on other factors as well, which we can, slice up the data and analyze. So this is the normalized seasonality, you want to call it, yeah. Normalized data over months. And obviously these are months from, I don't know, like different years or what. We have to yet to clear that up. But yeah, so this is the kind of time series analysis. Okay, I'll just stop here for now.